What's up, you guys? Welcome back to J Ransom TV. Happy New Year. I know it's been like, was it 11, 12 days since the last episode is, but we back. We starting fresh. I'm sorry. We are back. We are starting fresh. I'm not gonna burn myself out. Cause sometimes when I'm super busy, I'm like, dang, I don't, I want to rush to record, and then when I let stuff stack up with weeklies and versus what is it, stuff that's already out that release all at once. I let stuff stack up with the weeklies, and I'm like, damn, I should record like 4 or 5 things at once. And then I'm like, I don't, I kind of get I kind of don't feel like it. And when I do, I'm like, oh, this is too much. So I'm not gonna burn myself out this time. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna be consistent. People, I gained some new subscribers. I'm happy. Y'all enjoying the content. I got a consistent audience on a new show. I'm happy with that. And Creature Commando's popping off. Um, yeah, it's a good time. Dan Machi started off strong and it's still going strong. People love my ReZero, so when ReZero come back, oh man, it's gonna be a good thing. Uh, but yeah, I'm trying to finish these two, Cross and Silo. Um, I'm gonna try to finish before Severance starts because I think there's another show coming out that I want to react to. I don't want to have too many live action shows I'm reacting to, but if not, it's okay. I mean, I don't want to be doing too many either because Reacher. I want to do Reacher next month, live action wise. But new anime, I'm gonna try to do Dragon Ball. I'm gonna try, and don't clean me up. Until it don't clean me up, I'll do Dragon Ball because the dub is dropping Friday. But anyway, welcome back to Cross. I gotta watch out for these groceries. Okay. I'm gonna pause the video. Well, I'm not. You see me get up? I get the groceries from the door. But yeah, let's get into it.
Previously on Cross.
The mere good speed was.
Oh, I gotta skip this. Copyright. To myself, what a wonderful world. I used to be in a choir in high school. I wasn't good, but I had a better voice than I do now. Yeah, they distracted like what? A pig? You in this mask. What the heck? Alrighty then. All this going on when you got the choir at your house?
Each transformation has its own unique challenge. Now with
you, let me tip the driver.
The teeth. Eileen was very self-conscious about her teeth. In fact, every photo you can find of her in her youth, she's got her lips clamped tight. Now, in 1986, she went to an orthodontist office and put down a deposit for braces, $600. That was money that she had stolen from a man that she'd murdered just 3 weeks earlier. So the doctors do their exam, and they make a mold of her teeth, which I picked up online for just $169.50. What a steal. You see the way that the front teeth are all crowded in? That's what Eileen wanted to fix, only the police arrested her just 2 days before the braces were supposed to go in. Poor thing died with crooked teeth. So, we're gonna need to adjust yours. I'm gonna need you to open your mouth so I can make a mold with your teeth to ensure a perfect fit.
It's so weird.
It's not gonna hurt as much as the hammer. You wanna play a game?
We need Dexter. We need Dexter for this dude. Where's Dexter when you need him?
She's got some fight in her. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know if I said it before. I tried to react to the
Open
Dexter
your mouth.
prequel, but Paramount
Tired of this game?
shut it down.
2-1000. Would we? Excuse me, Manhattan for the gentleman and an iced coffee with Bailey's for the young lady.
Ooh, hell of a memory.
The key to being a good host is knowing everything about your guests. Excuse me. April, you look fantastic.
I come to this birthday party every year, but somehow you don't get any older.
I feel like I've seen her
Like a
before.
true politician, maybe mayor.
Jennifer
It's
Wigmore.
an ocean.
It's a good one. Hey, now it's a party. There she is.
Ed, happy birthday.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. All right, this way. You see?
Oh,
this
was
is
that the
Lawrence
chief?
Buckley. I have been prepping him all week on the Somewhere Foundation. You ready for that big pitch?
Locked and loaded. And I brought backup. You remember Alex?
How could I forget Metro PD's golden boy? I'm so honored you could make the time.
Honor's all mine. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You was gonna hop a jet to Lowell, Indiana? Not me. Oh, hell no.
What? Like a day or two tops. Look, just stick a shovel in the dirt. You know, see what you can dig up. Come on.
Detective Sampson?
Well, you must be Dex. So, how do you know Ed?
We grew up next door to each other. Same age, same street. Our mothers wanted us to be best friends,
But
I could tell there was something wrong with him, even when we were kids.
That one. Oh, my heavens. Would have been like you. Oh. Ed, check it out.
I mean, if he talked how he
This is on the
does
web
now,
section, female serial
I can understand
killers
that.
of yore.
Exciting.
Need to make sure I don't look like them. You read the article, right? He's targeting people who resemble legendary serial killers.
Well, you don't look like any serial killer I've ever seen, Felicia.
I could. You don't know.
You're the chief of police. Alex is the lead investigator on the case. You gotta give us something.
Like I said, you can ask.
How many victims?
Multiple.
More than 5.
Do you have any suspects?
Not yet.
yeah.
but we do have a profile of the killer.
Do we want to hear this, or is it just going to make it scary?
No, no. We want to hear every fucking detail. Thank you very much.
Keep in mind, this is just theory and conjecture.
But you've been doing this a long time, and you're the best.
Let's hear it.
White male, 40s, suave, confident, more Bundy than Dahmer. He knows how to use his looks and his charisma on men and women.
Oh, God.
Oh, he's wealthy, well-connected, but he didn't start that way. He grew up poor. It's a far cry from the fancy life that he lives now. I'd say deep south, Midwest, maybe.
Eddie could lay on the charm when he wanted to, but when he didn't think people were looking, he'd be watching you.
And like, oh
Couldn't
shit.
fix what
Okay.
this camera he always had with him. It was creepy.
Bobby for real was right. This guy's good.
Tell me. Something specific.
When I was 14, we had this problem in town. Dead birds popping up all over. Gutters, churchyards, porches, all kinds of birds, but they all had one thing in common. Their feet had been cut off. Someone was torturing them.
You think it was Ramsey?
I know it was.
Dexter did the same
And he was
thing.
laid up after they took out his tonsils.
I think his
Mom's somewhere
brother.
around here for chicken soup. She made me bring some by. Ramsey wrote me letters after high school. I never answered. So I was talking with some guy in Philly named White Mike.
Philly. No one in Lowell.
Well, I would say his mother, but he hasn't visited her in years.
Hold up. You telling me that Ed Ramsey's mother is alive?
We are not the first to walk these lands, nor
He
are we
hit
the
it well.
first to feast upon them. Tonight, I want to pay tribute to the Anacostan tribe upon whose ancestral lands we now stand.
To the natives.
The pig you see before you was cooked in a traditional pit. Long hours of slow subterranean heat generated by river stones and local brush. Now, before we dig in, I hope you will all join me.
You scarred children with that pig this morning.
Pornography and blackmail. At least the guy's consistent.
Turns out he's just as consistent with his lies. You know that dead mother he's been going on about? She's alive and kicking.
Now that's interesting.
Don't get your hopes up too high. Word is they haven't spoken for 25 years.
Of course they have. No, the dead mother's a linchpin in Ramsey's personal mythology. He couldn't just leave her behind. He had to symbolically murder her in his own mind so he could become the man he wanted to be, which suggests she still has power over him. You need to talk to her. Keep digging.
Yeah. What are you digging into right now? Some shrimp skewers?
I'll catch you later, John.
Come on, man. You gotta time yourself, man. You need a stopwatch.
Do you have a search warrant, Dr. Cross?
I did not need one to go to the bathroom.
Uh-huh. Well, you would have passed 3 on your way to this room.
Oh, it's easy to get lost in a house this big. But I am glad that I stumbled in here.
Terrible excuse, man.
It's quite the display.
I should have known you'd appreciate the art.
You would have had to like not open any other door.
Around in the minds of killers. I guess we're both connoisseurs of death. And excellent whiskey. Pappy Van Winkle. I heard it's your favorite.
Where'd you hear that?
I cross paths with so many people. I actually can't remember where that particular tidbit came from. But it's true, isn't it? Well, let's have a taste, shall we? To life's rarest pleasures.
I love this little duel. I know that you know.
Worth every penny, right?
It's quite a generous pour. Thank you.
Oh, it's my pleasure. But it's not free. I want to know more about this killer profile that you've come up with. What else can you tell me?
I've already said too much.
Come on, Alex. It's my birthday.
All right, I'll indulge
The
you.
man we're after is exceptionally brilliant. Exceptional. But his intellect masks a deep insecurity.
What makes you say that?
He worships other, more impressive serial killers. Desperately wants to be a part of their club. He wants to be a legend. But all he's doing is making pale copies of the real ones. He even made a scrapbook, like a little groupie. We gave him a nickname. The Fanboy.
I know that hurt.
That's clever. Hey, we should get back to the party. But let's keep this a little secret, shall we? I don't have enough Pappy Van Winkle for everyone.
Be careful what you ask for, Mr. Fanboy. I was about to call him Copycat.
My fucking I'm okay. We're okay. Shit!
He got you rattled.
Chateau Prévien, $10,000 bottle of wine soaking into concrete. Perfect.
Don't count my drinks, sweetie.
Baby, what happened to you?
Just got stuck on a call with John.
Everything okay?
Yeah, everything is great. Hey, did you tell Ramsey that I like Pappy Van Winkle?
No. What?
Whoso stoppeth his ears at the cry of the poor, he also shall cry himself, but shall not be heard. That was my mother's favorite Bible verse. God rest her soul. Every Sunday dinner would begin with us reciting it, and when she was taken from us, I made a pledge to honor that sentiment for the rest of my life.
Good evening. I'm Detective John Sampson, PC Police.
Hot Dog Cross was about to say something.
She's taking visitors.
Thank you.
And so the burden of raising him fell to his grandmother, Regina. She was a strong, proud woman. She did the best she could, but Isaiah was so stubborn, self-destructive. You see, the image of his mother selling herself to strangers for drugs was something that left him angry at the world.
Alex, what is going on? Why is he talking about you?
And it was hard for me to watch him
Don't flip out.
struggle to prove that he was more
You got
than
him
just a
rattled,
son
he trying to get in
of a
your
drug dealer
head.
and a whore.
I do hope this story has a happy ending, Ed.
More but to be continued. You see, I can't say that it hasn't always been difficult for Isaiah. Life just keeps throwing him curveballs. He met the love of his life, had 2 beautiful kids, and then, tragically, his wife was gunned down.
I don't know if I can tell you about the case.
Ramsey is the fanboy.
What? That can't be true.
If I wasn't sure before, I am now. Al, did you tell him any of those things about me?
No. I don't understand. Wait, if Ramsey's the fanboy, then how long have you known? Alex, when did you start suspecting him?
A few days ago.
That's why you changed your mind.
I understand.
Oh, yeah.
I understand where she's coming from.
Okay, look, I want you to try something called paradoxical lucidity.
It's flashes of clarity that people with
Dementia can have if you hit the right trigger.
Now, I know it's a long shot, but
If you shine the right light through that fog.
do you have any idea what this trigger might be?
Actually, yeah. I think Ramsey just told me.
What's wrong, Al? Everything okay?
Yes, great.
You're lying, Al. I can tell you've been crying. What's wrong? You know you can talk to me, right? About anything. After all the time we've spent together.
Just say Alex broke up with you.
Friend. I hope you feel the same about me.
Just say that.
Yes, of course. I just wasn't feeling well. I was gonna head home early.
Well, you can't leave now.
Wait, did she grow that much hair since they got the little freak on?
Stop it.
Could have sworn she had less hair than that. Now that I think about it, in the last episode.
Also shall cry out, but shall not be heard. Who are you?
My name is John. I'm with the police. I need to talk to you about your son, Eddie.
Jesus wept.
Ma'am?
Let me not see the death of the child. Precious in the sight of the Lord.
Can I go way back? What's that saying? Friends help you move.
Oh, and real friends help you move the body.
That's a weird saying.
This little
I'm not helping nobody move the body.
Off you go. Let's hear the big pitch.
In fact, don't tell me nothing,
It's your big moment.
cause I will snitch on you if they ask. Don't incriminate me.
Somewhere Foundation program hinges on a mentorship. The children we serve.
To speak up,
students and
sweetheart. I'm a little deaf in both ears.
The name's Al. And I was just saying that we do give the kids a well-rounded perspective. It's not just about receiving, it's also about giving.
Right, and what's the administrative overhead?
That's in flux. We've been growing
I
at a
was
rate.
looking for a percentage, sweetheart, not a 5-paragraph essay.
The name is El Montero. My overhead is 22%.
Could be lower.
Compared to most nonprofits in the area, that's...
Have you ever attended a protest against law enforcement?
I don't see how that's relevant.
60% of my annual giving goes to back the blue funds. Trust me, it's relevant.
Yes, I've attended police protests. More than I can count.
That doesn't make her anti-police. Matter of fact, Larry, she's dating Detective Cross.
You and Cross are a thing?
Does that matter?
Well, I don't know. How does $250,000 sound?
Now, what happened back there?
He told you.
Took a donation brokered by a serial killer?
Like, he was just messing with you to get to me. It's the same thing with the speech.
I don't care about his motivation. I care about the man I love, putting me in that position.
Not a lover's quarrel, I hope. You want me to talk to her?
Actually, I think it's time I did something for you. Now, I know you said no birthday gifts, right? But since my friend went all the way to Indiana for this one, I do hope that you make an exception. That's my jam.
You're digging a deeper hole.
Why'd you lie about her being dead?
What should I do? Parade her around town? The poor woman has no grip on reality.
Really? My partner found her to be surprisingly lucid. Read her favorite Bible verse, the same one that you shared, and she just snapped right to. Shared all kinds of things.
She's a fragile old woman.
But she got fragile before she got old, though, right? Hey, I hope you know that it probably wasn't personal when she turned her back on you. It's called pathological bereavement. Parent loses one child, they cut emotional ties with the surviving child. It's a self-defense mechanism for the parent, but it is fucking devastating. Like,
All right, fanboy. What's your rebuttal?
And when that didn't work, when you finally had to realize that she would never love you again.
Close, but not really. I never told my mother about the birds. I did, however, tell her that I would do anything to be an only child.
Bobby going to his home. She out, bro. Or she waiting to stab. Oh, yeah, it was locked. She about to stab him. Why'd you look at the door? That was your... Come on. Let's go. I would have kept attacking. Got another bottle, cracked him again. But I guess... Hey, you tried your best. It's a tense situation.
Help me! Help me! Help me! Please! Please! Help me! I have to be perfect, right?
Ooh.
Just like Irene.
Counter.
No. No!
Oh, where were you?
Gin and tonic. No, just gin.
He like, what's up with her?
Are you okay? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Oh, the choir kids. I was wondering when they were gonna come in.
make this cake myself, so everybody has to try some.
Thank you so much.
I see you showered. And you put on a fresh shirt. Those are some nice buttons there. Should I add OCD to your profile?
Surprised you're still here.
Something happened when you went to get in line. Jesus. Are you seriously arrogant enough to be holding her here?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I am glad that you stayed because I wasn't sure I'd get to watch it happen.
What's that?
The moment you turn into a pumpkin.
Better answer
good?
that.
You might want to check that. Pumpkin time.
That's his rebuttal. This you?
What did you do?
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is you, isn't it? This is the incident that Samson reported.
How'd you get that?
Oh, let me split.
L.
He did this.
Who?
Ramsey.
What? Why?
Because he's the killer. Hear
This
me
is
out.
not how you
Ed
expose them.
Ramsey
You're gonna look
is
crazy.
the fanboy killer.
Okay. It's time to go.
It's a fucking monster.
The only monster that I see in this room is you.
Okay, yes, this is bad. It's fucking horrible. But don't let that cloud your judgment. Just ask yourself, why now? Why now? This video just happens to drop right after he finds out he's my lead suspect.
Alex.
No, okay. No, hold it. Wait. Y'all like videos? Videos. I got a video for you right here. Didn't he say his mother was dead? She was murdered right after college. Then what is this? Ramsey, who is this? This is his mother, recorded tonight at her home in Indiana.
Bro, you played your hand too soon.
Now is not the time or the place. Go home and call your union rep.
Okay, everything's fine. Everything's okay.
He got you.
Let's just chalk this up to Detective Cross having a little too much to drink. Right? Being under too much pressure. What happens at Ramsey's stays at Ramsey's, right, Alex?
You know, fuck you.
Oh my God.
Get off, I will fucking arrest you.
Out now.
Hey, Shannon Whitmer's alive. She's probably here in this house right now.
You got in this head, you got in yours.
I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know.
Okay, she believe him somewhat.
Myself, what a wonderful world.
She was looking at him. She was side-eyeing him.
What a wonderful world.
Hey, I wanna see.
Man, she was so close. What is the cast? That was a great episode. Episode 5. Let me look at her name. Cross cat. What is her name? I don't know, because it's hard to tell by these profile pictures. I don't know if it was Kayla. Maybe. I don't know. that was great. It was a battle of wits. Psychology analysis. They so from 4 we learned that we found out who I'm about to say the crybaby. The fanboy was officially, and Cross like I'm gonna pay a visit to his party, and he knew his girl had an invite there, so he's gonna be her +1. But before that, he told his homie Samson to go to Indiana to look into something. A childhood friend had a story about him. Did that while he was there. Investigating. They went to dinner, heard some stories, and Cross getting in his head. Cause to be fair, the fanboy poked first. He was like, "Hey," because the people wanted to know, like, "Hey, you got any information about on the case?" He's like, "Well, we can't." The chief was like, "We can't discuss that." I was like, "Well, I have a profile," and it's like, "Well, tell us." And he go to him, so he like told him. And then he didn't like what he heard. So it kind of like upset him a little bit. And then he like, okay. So he's like, "Okay, you got me there." And he went. Oh, I was confused. Yeah, that's a little bit. So he went. He countered with at dinner telling the story. He changed the names up, telling the story across his mom and across his life, what happened to his wife, and then but I think before that he got him being upset. He went downstairs, angry as hell. He spilled a wine bottle. He dropped it, and so Caleb, that's her name. I'm not sure. Again, I can't. It might be Ty. I don't know. Again, I don't know the names, but anyway, the kidnapped victim, she was wiggling, shaking the chair, trying to get free. Cause she's like, "Glass, that's my chance." So what's the name? Girlfriend, L, asking Cross at dinner, like, "What's going on? Why is he talking about you?" So she's like, "Don't lie to me." He wanted to answer. Then he revealed everything. And he told her, she got upset because she's like, "So you used me to get here." Like I said, I get her point, but like technically, I can't really tell you about the case. Yeah, I used you. I mean, he could have said, "I'm investigating something, so I need to go." He didn't have to give the full details, but yeah, she was upset about that. But again, he shouldn't be talking to you about the case anyway. So like, you gotta understand his position. But in her position, she's like, "I don't even want to be mingling with this type of dude if he really is the killer. Like, you put me in this situation." But again, even if he didn't go to the party, he still can't fucking tell her. He can, but he shouldn't be telling her that information. So she was upset, and then he talking to her, and they been making a deal about her fundraiser or whatever with another dude. But yeah, the fanboy goes up to the Cross saying like, "Oh yeah, I can talk to you, you won't." And then he's like, "You know what? I got something for you. It's your birthday." Showed him his mom video, and got in his head, saying, I'm probably mixing up the order of what the events happening, but like analyzing him, but he was like, "You close, but I would do anything to be an only child." I told my mom that, so yeah, he killed his sister. He must have killed his sister. And we learned he had a habit of killing animals. That's what serial killers be doing. They start with animals. I'm learning that in Dexter. But at one point he goes back to get some more wine, and he noticed his precious last victim is missing. But where is she? She couldn't get out. And I was like, oh, she missed with the swing. Like, could have cracked him over the head. But she broke the bottle, and then she tried to cut. Because I was like, please don't let that be it. She cut him. He fell down, and her first instinct was to go run. Now, again, I'm not going to hold against her too much because it's a tense situation. You've been held hostage for days. A week, maybe. I don't know how long it's been. And you scared. You panicked. But that was a situation to finish the job because you don't know the layout of the place or nothing. But yeah, she's like, okay, he's down. I could probably find some help because I know it's a party going on. That's probably what she thinking. But like, damn, he was like in pain. She could have got 2 bottles, double smack, bing bing. I don't know. But yeah, she ran and she found the old lady in the green room, and the lady was trying to get in, let her in, but I guess it was locked from that room on the other side. And Fanboy showed up and like knocked her out, but not before. She was like, all right, I can't escape. Well, you say she bought herself time because he said, you say I need to be perfect. So she cut herself with the glass bottle, the broken bottle. And then he went up to the lady who, I guess, in her group. He was like, don't say nothing, because I thought he was about to kill another victim because he killed the dude who worked on the house. But I guess she's in his group. Oh, well, also that's important. He can't kill her because she didn't come along, so I'm only going to ask questions. So he's like, just keep your mouth shut. The plan's almost done or whatever. But yeah, she must be a part of his little organization. But fantastic episode. But at one point, what's the name texted him to like do it now. And I thought he was texting Bobby to like go to Cross's home and kidnap son or daughter. But no, birthday cake came out. Cross was about to check on the old lady, and then well, he did, but he didn't get to finish like asking her questions. And after the happy birthday from the choir, Cross was like, you showered, OCD, new shirt, what's up? And Cross is trying to battle the minds again to rat him some more, but he was like, all right. He was like, hey, she probably answered that phone. I'm just waiting to see your face. See you light up like a pumpkin. And everybody got video of his crazy interaction attacking somebody who might have been like, he thought was known something about his wife's murder or whatever. Somehow got out. And then he lost it. He blew his one chance. Like bro, you don't have evidence. You don't have evidence, but you lost a battle of wits right there. Well, you won the battle, but you lost the war because you let that get to you, and then he snaps like, "Hey, this is a killer." I'm like, bro, people not gonna believe this dude who's been like powerful dude who's into charities and did all this, man of the people, just randomly like, oh, what? Okay, you got a random video of an old lady. What are you talking about? His sister, he killed his sister, but well, that's random. Like, why are you bringing this up? I'm like, yes. Like, no, listen, why would all of a sudden this video come out? I don't know. Maybe somebody was brave enough. Cause like even in that situation, maybe somebody concerned citizen was brave enough to like speak out against what a cop did. It happens all the time. Whether it's a cop or like just a regular citizen. So that was just not the right moment. You got your girl upset with you. You got your chief mad at you. You got random people. Like, hey, man. We get you want to find a killer. But yeah, you don't want to look like a monster. Don't just be accusing people like that. So, great episode, man. I really love this. They were face to face, but yeah, the fanboy won that round. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.